should be updating.
I took it off, but it's at Zucchini Day.
Was it Discord?
No, it was Restream.
It should be, because I just updated it.
I should just change the message to something like, come on. Oh my god, for the love of everything,
Yeah, like it's as far as this goes, it's saying meal prep on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. So, are you sure that wasn't a Discord notification? Because that's what it's been saying when you do that. Oh, so you're not supposed to hit the flowers with that.
Oh.
Too late for that, though, I guess.
Well, they're already dead. Is this shit good?
No, it's almost there.
Oh, it's almost.
Alright, let me know when you're ready.
I am ready in a minute.
Okay.
Can you get my slippers, please?
I don't know where they are.
They're downstairs. Beside my table.
Always someplace different.
Gotta keep you guessing. Alright, and we're live in 3, 2, wait, almost. This light for whatever reason is not on. Oh, I was just getting the yellow light put on. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Alright, in 3, 2, 1 and a half. Me. Oh, there's the live stream. Hi guys, welcome back. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Just getting my big old restream up here so I can see the chat. And not sure what that's over there. Hi guys, welcome back. Today we're meal prepping because losing weight. Yeah, it's that time of year. The out of COVID depression and there we go. So I will rearrange this so you can see what I'm doing. Whee! Alright, gonna readjust the camera. Yay! So hi, how is everyone? Welcome back. If you don't know who I am, I'm Allison the Sassy Baker. Sometimes sassy, all the time a baker, cooker, thing. Did you call me a lizard?
No, I said cooker.
Cooker? Yeah, I'm a cooker and a not cooker. like
the
a
word
baker.
you're looking for is cook.
You don't know.
Cooker.
You're
Cooks cook.
Yeah, cookers cook.
Not cooks cook.
While we're arguing over semantics, today we're making,
Not a word.
I'm making it a word now.
I mean,
Look,
English,
this is what we do.
This is English, yes, but that doesn't mean you should do it.
Yes, it means you should absolutely do it.
With great power comes great responsibility. Don't make up weird words.
Make up all the weird words. Look, I can be a regular Shakespeare.
No, don't do that.
Yes, do that.
No.
Do that, yes.
Do not.
Do it. I must.
We have the power to create words out of thin air.
We should use it.
We should exercise it.
Sparingly.
Yes.
Okay, so today I'm gonna do some healthy prep for
Drugs.
yes, that's totally healthy and not gonna happen on my stream.
I mean, if you're going for weight loss, meth and cocaine are very useful, I've heard. They really curb your appetite.
Please don't encourage, guys. Just don't listen to him, okay?
This is not legitimate health advice.
Yes, please do not listen to him. Devontae is special.
I'm like Tucker Carlson. Nothing I say is supposed to be taken seriously.
Too true. Too true. So I'm making egg muffins. Totally not drugs. FYI. And I'm also gonna do this squash soup that sounds really good that I saw one of my people. What are you doing? He has cereal and oatmeal and he's putting cold milk into it. This is
It's delicious.
no, this is
Try it.
not. Don't do it, guys. Like,
No.
look.
You can also add other things like granola, raisins, nuts, other sorts of things.
We're running my stream with gross shit.
It's not gross. You haven't even tried it.
No, I have not. I'm sure it's
I could probably actually sell this as a legitimate good if I make my own materials to go into it.
Nice.
So in the next 20 years, if you see some random looking crap with oatmeal and hard cereal in it,
It's Devontae.
it's me.
No, I'm making egg muffins with, and we're gonna start with onions and peppers. Why does it taste like peanut butter? Oh, because of the. Did you use maple?
No. Well, yes, the maple.
No, yeah, I can taste the maple. So, I used maple oatmeal. One of my packets of maple oatmeal.
Well, we need more anyway.
Sir.
There's only one pack left.
Sir, yeah, I wonder where all of it went to. And he's using my cereal. That's 2 marks. And the almond milk. And then when I go to the store and I'm like, honey, what would you like? Please pick out anything. Okay. He picks like 2 things out and then just eats all of my stuff. And I'm like,
I don't see the problem with this.
I know you don't, which is annoying for me. What are you doing?
I don't know. I'm checking to see if your things are doing what they're supposed to.
Oh, thank you. Are you the viewer?
I am not the viewer yet.
Hey.
You might be your own viewer.
I am my own viewer. Yes.
I watch myself. It really gets me going.
Oh my god, what?
What?
You're so special. Don't ever say that again. I do not get going on my own, me.
Yeah, you do. Okay, cool. Things are working as they should.
Yay. Except for this. This is not working as he should. That would be my cat. He is special.
So you said we had a play date at 8?
Yep. We have a play date at 8 tonight. With Will Magnet. We haven't seen him in a while. He came to our Christmas party pre-COVID. Everything's PC pre-COVID. Because we have not seen anybody.
What does the play date consist of?
It's just online. Kind of play date. I don't know. Whatever. Some hanging out, some virtual conversation.
I don't know what that means.
It means...
I don't know how to conversate.
Okay. Yes, you do. You have to know how to conversate. It's when you talk about life and shit. And depressing things like the world.
Hey, you look less washed out.
Yay! Thank you. I am less washed out. What if I want to be washed out and then that way nobody can see me and nobody knows who I am and then they cannot find me?
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't know.
Cat, we do not eat the plants.
Totally eat the plants.
You're only allowed to eat one kind of plant. It's catnip and it's not up there.
You don't know. Maybe we should buy a catnip plant and then put it over there. Here.
Is that what we should do?
It is exactly what we should do. Yay, I just cut around the seeds for my yellow bell pepper. Now we can have peppers for free. Okay. So first we take out the rest of the seedsies that slip through because you're so mean. And we
Amazing.
Amazing. You're amazing.
Cat, do not lick the potatoes.
Gosh, what can that cat do to Monte?
Pretty much everything that does not include what he's been doing.
So, in short, he can do nothing but sit there and be cute.
Cat, leave the potatoes alone.
I will eat these, human, and you will get over it. My cat is special, guys. 100% positive. Okay, so I'm gonna set aside my onions that I've already chopped up. This was just half an onion. Beep, 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 beep. Just a little spot here. Because they're going in muffin tins, I'm cutting them up really small. Because that way you don't get like a huge chunk of onion. Not that that would be bad, just because they're already going to be small. No, no, and definitely not. Get off of that. Here, tell your son to get off that.
Hey.
Down. Cat.
Hey. Hey. Cat.
Our cat is a menace.
Come here, you.
Why don't you put him in the utility room?
You want to
Okay.
fight? You want to play? You want to fight?
So anyway, now I'm cutting up my yellow bell peppers. I'm going to cut these up into tiny strips as well, and then cut those up into little dices. We want just like a nice, like easy chewable, just kind of like dissolves in your mouth when you have your eggs in the morning, when you have your little egg muffin in the morning. We are listening to Mozart, if you are wondering.
I'm wondering.
He put it on for me, so he is not wondering. But I actually love Mozart and just classical music. It's just, and it's copyright free.
Depends on when it was made.
Well,
yes.
depending, yes. Depending.
The masterpieces of that age, with your Beethovens, your Chopins, your Mozarts, yeah, all of those.
Yes.
Blah, blah, blah. You're a weed.
Am I a weed?
You're a weed.
Weed.
Remember what you are.
Weed.
Or rather, it would be who you are.
Remember who you are. Remember. Got to love Simba and the Lion King. Okay.
Do you have to?
Yes, you have to. Actually, I like the second one better. I'm not gonna lie.
That's
I mean, the first one's really good. Don't get me wrong. I love the first one. I just really like the second one.
exception.
Buddy, should we be up on the counter? At least you're not eating plants.
Yes.
No, it's fine. He's not eating plants and he's not disturbing anything right now. Oh, there we go. You have called him.
Cat you.
Alright, so I'm chopping up a whole bell pepper. Yes. What are you doing, Devontae?
Making noise. What else would I be doing?
Yes. Being special.
So I'm good at friend.
You're very good at being special, and I love you. Nothing wrong with that.
I'm the specialist boy that I'm special.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
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 Devontae,
What about it?
you're cute.
Sometimes.
All the time. I think you're very cute.
Occasionally.
More than occasionally? Often, frequently.
Orphans the frequently.
Often, frequently, only once.
Frequently orphans.
Oh no. Alright. Cat, no. Davo, your cat is special.
Sir, am I going to have to implement a measure to keep you off of that counter?
Do you want to go in timeout, buddy? We're not going to ask you again. Thank you. So, to get out of trouble, he is implementing the cute face.
You know what you've done.
You know what you done did?
Here, I'll get a box for you.
Yes, get him a box. Cats like boxes. I feel like this stream is mostly just us dealing with the cat while we attempt to make things. Would you say that's an accurate assessment, babe?
Yep.
You have to get him a big box.
I gave him 2 options.
I mean, I don't know what to do with the mini boxes. The power of the box compels you to not be up on the on the microwave eating my plants. Ooh, my squash is rolling away. The squash is not for this part. The squash, I'm actually gonna, I saw a recipe online for a good looking like soup with squash in it. That's pretty healthy, anti-inflammatory. It's a recipe from Kayla Chandler's YouTube. She does a lot of like healthy meal prep. And I've been just watching her streams to get an idea of like some healthy, yes, drugs. So many.
So much.
So much.
Impossible amount.
An impossible amount of 0. This one did not want to chop up all the way. So I'm only going to use about half of this just to, because it doesn't need like a full amount, but I did chop it up just in case. Alright, just trying to make sure all of these are chopped up into little bits. I just really want it to like melt in the mouth. Whee! Okay, excellent. Yeah, maybe a little more. Okay, so I have a about half a yellow bell pepper chopped up with a half onion chopped up, and I put it in a little bowl because it's cute. And alright, on my stove I'm going to put it to halfway point, and I'm going to just put a little bit of, here Devontae, I need you to come and open this for me. This like, it's coconut oil, like unrefined, and it like melts down, and it creates like a perfect kind of texture, but you can never get it open. You ever sound like
this.
ancient?
Slightly moist.
You're slightly
I need traction.
Yay, thank you.
I gave him boxes.
You did give him boxes. That's okay. He has a little playground to play with.
He's enjoying himself apparently.
He's enjoying himself. It's okay. He's not up eating my plants, so we're fine.
He's having fun.
He is having fun. That's adorable.
Henrik, the boxes are in here. I'm not sure what you're trying to do.
Okay. So, like I said, I really like the unrefined because it melts down, and you know, we're just giving it a nice clear coating here. Just a non-stick kind of coating. Help kind of fry those onions. And I'm just going to be putting salt, pepper, garlic powder, and onion powder in there. All kind of good stuff, you know. You having fun, buddy?
Yeah, but
I'm going to take that as a yes. He's having a lot of fun. Alright. So I am going to have to like just quickly watch the video to make sure I don't miss anything in the squash soup. But in the meantime, I'm also going to quickly crack some eggs and you know, get ready for the transition. I'm super excited. I'll go ahead and get mine. Alright. I'm gonna wait till this heats up a little bit more. We want it nice and sizzly.
you're a sizzly Tyson.
You're a sizzly. Yeah. Take that to Devontae.
Well, I am what I am.
Are you a yam?
Yep.
Why are you a yam? Sam, I yam? Ugh.
Yep.
Would you like some green eggs and ham?
Yep.
Of course I know. I would not like.
Tell me what I'm supposed to say.
Too late. I already did. Alright, I'm just grabbing a bowl here real quick, guys.
What are you doing?
Yes. He's having fun, Devontae. Away from my plants, which is great. Exactly where he belongs. Also, feel free to chat with me. I am not that crazy.
Fat?
Just joking. Feel free to chat with me if you're in and around. If not, it's all good. It's just a nice, relaxing day. I'm gonna do about like 6 eggs here. I just messed this one up. Just don't do what I just did.
Do what you just did.
But don't. I like that one just like plopped. Like a bit. Give me a minute. Let me wash my hands. What are you doing?
Science.
Science?
Science.
Science?
Science.
Devontae is doing science. There we go. Alright, that's egg number 3. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and put my onion and hi chronic diarrhea 69. I'm in and around. That would be bad if you had that problem, so hopefully that gets better for you. But we have onions and peppers sizzling away. And I'm gonna put the other peppers to the side here while we finish this up. Yay! Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and lower the heat here. Salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder. Just a little bit. We're going a little healthy, so
Wow.
no need to overdo it.
Oh, did you get a straggler?
I did. I got a person. I'm Allison the Sassy Baker, if you don't know who I am, and this is Dava the Sage, whose face is.
That's a name.
I know, right? And I said that would be a bad problem if he actually had that. Or they.
They. Them.
Thus.
That.
Alright, so we're just going to mix it up, and this is in some coconut oil.
You're in coconut oil.
Your face is coconut oil.
Yep. Sure is.
So next questions, it's our usual banter. Let me know you're special.
Wait, how do you go offline, Clara? What are you doing?
Okay. So now I got that in there, and it's just gonna caramelize and get nice and tender. So that's really happy. I already have 3 eggs in here. One of them died. So I'm gonna do about 6 eggs here. I'm making egg muffins. Oh, I love that emoji. They're so cute. No, actually I'm making, I'm meal prepping for the week, so I'm doing egg muffins. And what they are, like you put, you do onions and peppers and then like avocado, and then you put that mixture in here, and then you do like scrambled eggs and put them over top and bake them, and it's super delicious. And it's like a really healthy way to start the week, so, or start the day. I absolutely love this recipe. I've made it several times now. But I slacked off for a while, COVID, depression, all that good stuff. Yeah, all that kind of fun. So I'm not actually a big omelet fan. It's weird. I'm very particular about my about my eggs. I either like them scrambled with like nothing in it, or like I like breakfast burritos with like scrambled eggs and like turkey, like deli turkey, and like wrap that up in the morning in like a little spinach burrito. But yeah, omelets, I don't know, it's a texture thing for me. I'm not a big, like, I'm not like a raw, I guess I just really don't like raw vegetables, and to me it just kind of has that like raw vegetable sort of taste to it. Maybe if it was like cooked separately and then add it to the omelet, that would be better. But because it's like, it's not cooked and then it's a texture thing. I'm very weird. You will come to learn this. Very particular. So that's about 6 eggs there. I'm going to stretch it by just putting in some cage-free egg whites. Couldn't think of the word. But yeah, do you like omelets? We had a party one time and I put like all the leftover, like I chopped everything up and I made like a huge ass omelet for my husband. Oh my gosh, it was great. Because we had like leftover meatballs, we had leftover vegetables. So I like chopped everything up. It had like broccoli. It had, I had like chopped up the meatballs into like smaller bits. Like, I don't know, maybe not carrots, but some other like vegetables, onions or whatever. I fried that up and then put it aside, made my omelet, stuck it in, and he got that for breakfast. Well, he is, so here, that way it just stretches a little bit longer. So we got our little bowl of omelette, of egg, not omelet. Yeah, see, it's just, for me, it's a texture thing. I'm just really not a fan of that kind of texture. And I'm not really a fan of like cheesy eggs. I don't know, unless it's on like an Egg McMuffin maybe. I'm very particular. It really is like a raw vegetable. Like, it feels more like you're chewing on grizzle. So, alright, I'm just scrambling this mixture up. Then now it's nice and scrambled for our egg muffins. Alright, I'm just going to give this a nice little toss here. Make sure everything's getting cooked up, looking nice and yummy. And usually when the onions turn translucent, that's when we know it's good to go. Still needs a few more minutes there, which is perfect because I'm going to be chopping up my avocado now. This one I think might actually be dead. Very close to dead. Yeah. Oh. Actually, it's okay. I'll leave that one for my husband. He likes avocado. I'm not the biggest avocado fan, and I know it's sacrilege, but I actually fry it, and when I fry it, it actually tastes really good. Like, because it'll take on the seasoning of the salt and the pepper and the garlic powder and onion powder. And I find that it doesn't like get gross. I'll just take out the pit here. It's so slimy. So I will be frying up the avocado. The avocados. My husband has abandoned me. That's okay, he's not cool enough to be here anyway in the cool chat. Well, it is a healthy fat. That's looking good. Okay. So I got that ready to go, and I'm gonna go ahead and get the Dutch oven out for my soup. Although it's hidden. Salvo, I need you. Come here. Can you please get the blue Dutch oven? It's like stuck. It is in an awkward place.
The Dutch oven. Also, is your connection still up?
Yep.
Are you sure?
I have a prawn.
Are you sure it's still up?
I don't know. I hope so. Can you still see me? No. Everybody ran away.
Oh, it's still going. Okay, cool.
Told you. I have a prawn.
That's really unfortunate.
What?
Avocado gives them diarrhea.
Here you go.
Yay, I'm still up. Thank you. Why'd you leave me, Java?
I'm doing stuff.
Oh my god, why are
trying
you
to-
doing stuff?
I'm doing stuff with the Wi-Fi.
Why are you doing
That's why I was
the
checking to see if it
Wi-Fi?
had actually affected
Oh
you.
my gosh, why would you do that while I'm streaming? What am I doing?
Because if I don't, I would probably forget.
Bravo, don't do it while I'm streaming.
Too late.
Hey, you little runt, get back here.
Oh.
Devontae, if you make my stream go bad in the middle of this, I'm gonna be upset with you. Ah. Husbands are crazy. Alright. I like to play little app games, so you'll have to pardon me. There's an event going on right now. And I really want it. Cause like there's you can get a pirate ship in this app and it looks really cool. No, I'm playing Township right now. It's a really frustrating app because they don't listen to their players and they're just like really money grubbing. So if I don't get like the special event thing, then I'm gonna uninstall it this time because like they just do not listen to their people. And like you'll go on and see like hundreds of messages that are all like the same, talking about like ways to improve the app, and each month they're just like, oh no, they keep doing the same thing and it's frustrating. So, but I'm still grinding until I get it. We'll see how it goes. Okay. But other than that, what is Clash of Clans? Do you play that? I love this music. Hi, birds! It's been ages since I've seen you. How are you? Okay. Okay. Sorry, this is the recipe. I just need to check real quick. Alright, give me just a second. Oh, how short did you go? What does it look like now? Did you go for like a particular style? Sorry, I'm just gonna get out the stuff for my soup now. Celery. Alright, I got celery and carrots for my soup. Alright, this is smelling really good. I'm going to go ahead and check it. Shave back the side. Aw, that'd be pretty. You should put it in the Discord so I can see it. So now I'm going to go ahead and put that avocado in there. And I'm going to turn back the heat here. Really cool to see though. I need a haircut so bad. I haven't had one since like 2019. I've cut my hair a couple times on my own, but it's really long again, as you can see. And it gets in the way. But yeah, so I'm just getting my avocado in here. Mix that around in a minute. And I guess because we're like cooking the avocado, it really actually keeps. It's really surprising, but it really keeps in this recipe for a few days. You know, while you store it and. Really like the only way I've actually been able to like stomach avocado in this recipe. Ooh, what color do you want to dye it? egg muffins. So we have peppers, onions that we cooked down, and then now I added the avocado. So almost ready for that one. But that's so cool. I always say, like, when I go gray, that's when I'll start dyeing my hair, like all kinds of fun colors. But I just like enjoy like the brown because it has like a lot of like natural reds in it, especially like when you look in the sun. So I don't know. I just like my hair too much to dye it, and I don't know. When it goes gray and I no longer have that option, then I will start playing around with it more. But until then, I'm like satisfied. But yeah, I do like seeing like different color hairs though. And some people it just look like super good on them. This I think is just a little too big here. Okay. For my squash soup, I'm going to start cutting up some carrots and some other good stuff, some onions, celery, carrots. Let me get an onion out. Here we go. I should probably get the bigger onion. Yeah. Give me a second, I'm going to get my bigger onion. Alright, we're gonna get our onion out. He's a super big onion. Ooh, that'd be pretty. What's your natural hair color, birds? Is it black? This is why I love nails, because like you can get underneath the skin quicker. What's been your favorite color so far? Like, your favorite color to have your hair? There we go. This onion looks sad. Oh, I love like on Pinterest when you see the those like the sea and sunsets and like different themes like rainbow. I love watching that because they're just so neat. I love those effects. Alrighty. Gonna move in some things around here so I can put my muffins together, and then I'm gonna put them in the oven for a few. Okay. That off. Alright. With some nonstick spray, I'm just gonna spray my muffin tin here. My spoon is hiding. Alright, let me show you what the mixture looks like here real quick. Give me just a second. So it looks kind of weird, but that is the mixture. It's onions, pepper, and avocado, and it's cooked to a nice like light brown, which is perfect because it helps keep the avocado from rotting, which is nice. So now I'm just gonna spoon some of the mixture into my muffin tins. I'm gonna try to at least get 9 out of these. So I'm kind of sparingly filling them up, and then I will go back and add some more. Trying to make sure we get, you know, some healthy servings in here. Healthy servings of fat, healthy servings of vegetables. Like I said, it's just a really, and some protein, really good way to start. And I really want to go to Katsucon next year, which is a big anime convention on the East Coast around me. And also my friend's wedding's coming up this year, later this year, so I really want to, I have a few things to lose weight for and get excited for. And just to be healthier, because a lot of you know, health issues run in my family, so it's just stuff that I really have to be mindful of as I'm getting older. So, just stuff that I really want to take care of and, you know, start being a little better. Alright, if any just look kind of uneven, I'm just going to add some, kind of make it a little more even. Buddy, should we be up there? No. Get down. Tell your son to get down.
Dedrick, down. Don't look at me like that.
Our cat loves to get up and eat the plants that he's not allowed to eat. let me show you what it looks like here. Sorry, I'm gonna read up here. Thank you so much for stopping in. I really appreciate it, birds. I hope you have a good evening.
Bye,
And
birds.
And Devontae says bye. So I've got my 9 trays are filled like semi-full, which is perfect, just enough for our egg mixture. I'm just gonna bake at 325. Make sure it's in the oven. Bye, Bruno. You can't forget Bruno Mars.
Ha. Very funny.
The joke will always be there, Devontae.
What?
Yes. It will not die. Instead of this one, I'm going to use like a different one. So I have a nice like cute little dish with a little measuring cup. I love it, and it has like a little spout. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my egg mixture into there. Whee! And that way it doesn't try to like run out and be gross. A little easier to pour. Buddy, I don't know why you're obsessed with being up there, but if you go down. Thank you. Okay. So now I'm just going to take my egg mixture that I put in here and just pour it. I want to make sure it has enough, so I'm going to be a little sparing on it. Just to make sure everybody has a turn. And I'm filling them up so that the entire mixture is covered. Whee! There we go. And it's okay if you don't have enough. You can always make more. I just don't want to make more. Perfect. I had just enough. So that was 6 eggs and a little bit of egg whites that I mixed together. I love when it works out like that. Don't you, Devontae?
Yep.
So now I have these little egg muffins. And these will go. Sorry, I gotta be careful. I kind of overfilled them. So those will be my egg muffins. Yeah. And then it'll be all crispy and yummy. They get like a nice golden brown kind of color, like caramelized, and it's just delicious. So I'm just kind of mixing it up a little bit with a toothpick, just for like even distribution here. Make sure nothing sticks up from the tippy top. There we go. Make sure everything's in there. Perfect. Okay, so I got those, and as soon as my oven is preheated, then we will get those going. But until then, let's start on my squash. Soup. Alright. Like I said before, this anti-inflammatory is going to be really good. Actually, before I do that, let me cut up my onion. I got a big old biggie onion. Real big. And if you don't get the joke about Bruno, my husband looks like Bruno Mars. And
Not really.
he really does. It's really cute. So, you're not really missing too much there, but the joke will live on forever. Poor Bruno Mars. Okay. So there's half the onion cut up. I'm just kind of giving it like a rough chop. It doesn't need to be like the smallest pieces in the world because it's just going to be fried up just like our regular. And I'm actually going to add that to the other half of the peppers. I think the peppers will be really good in there. Just a little half thing of bell peppers, extra vegetable servings, a little bit of extra layer of taste there. Cat down.
All right, so we're gonna have to
Put him in timeout.
I'll put them in timeout. I'm just gonna have to get creative with to how to prevent them from getting up on the side. No.
Maybe if we put him higher, like if we actually had a rack to put. There. Alright, now my oven is preheated.
No.
Here, just put him in the other room for a little while.
No.
The utility room. Okay. So now, I have my onion chopped up here. And I'm just adding it to my mixture. Should give this one another choppy chop. Alright, perfect. So that, and it has a little bit of peppers at the bottom there. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my egg mixture in. We're gonna get this sent over here. I'm gonna put that on medium with a little bit of coconut oil to fry it. We're gonna start our base. Perfect. I'm using a Dutch oven. I really love these for soups. Really, really versatile. I use them for everything. Everything from like soups to stews to goulash. Oh, back to the drawing board. Give me a second. Need to find my spoon. Some of it accidentally dripped over. These really won't take a long time once they're in there. try to scoot a little bit back into its container. Alright. Okay, next is the carrots. So I'm just going to wash those off. Carrots, of course, are very healthy. So I'm just taking some baby carrots and giving them a little choppy chop here. Let me just turn that off real quick. Let me just check real quick. I want to make sure I do this right.
Then I'm going to chop up 2 celery stalks. And lastly, 1 butternut squash. Now the easiest way to cut a butternut squash is to cut off the ends first, and then cut off the larger portion where the seeds are, and then use your knife to cut the skin off, and then go ahead and cut it into cubes. Don't forget to save the seeds because you can actually roast them in the oven just like you would pumpkin seeds. And in a large soup pot, I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of coconut oil along with the chopped onions, and I'm just going to saute those onions for about 5 to 10 minutes, and then let's add in the chopped carrots and celery. Mix that all up just to make sure that the vegetables are coated with the oil, and let those cook for about 5 more minutes, and then let's add in some spices, starting with 1 tablespoon of cumin.
Okay, sorry, just want to make sure I am not doing too little or too much here. Okay. Ooh. Ugh. Clearing out my sinuses. Onions always do that to me. Excuse me. Ugh. Alright, I wash my hands. Get that coated up with some oil. Alrighty, and we'll continue to cut up my carrots and visit the merchant in my app. How are you? Good to see you. In the oven I have egg muffins with avocado, like some toasted avocado or fried, onion, chopped up peppers, and of course egg mixture. Right now I'm making this like really delicious kind of like butternut squash soup. I'm meal prepping to be healthier. So I have my onion chopped up with some bell pepper in there. Get my carrots chopped up now. And of course my butternut squash in a minute. And some celery. Celery. So this is all like stuff I've got, well, not the egg muffins that I found from another place, but I've been watching YouTube videos to get ideas to see if I want to do like more focus on like a YouTube business versus like a Twitch business. And so I was just like searching through, and also I have a few things I want to lose weight for, cosplay and also a wedding of my friends to go to this year. So so I was just getting some ideas, some inspiration, and came across this woman's channel, and I was really liking it, so I decided to try a few of her recipes. One we did last night was so good. Oh my god, it was so good. It was turkey, and you mix it with cinnamon, and which is crazy, like you wouldn't think that would go together, but it really does, with some other delicious spices. And then it also has onion in it, and it also has sweet potatoes. So it's like and then apple to finish it off. Like you put the apple in, and it gets like kind of like like squishier, and it's just so good. It's just a really like fabulous taste, and just super healthy. But we had it last night while we were watching Demon Slayer, which was a really good movie. Very sad, but very good. Yeah. I'm not gonna spoil anything. It got me in the feels. Got me right here in the feels. All the feels. I'm gonna let that cook for get warm for another minute, and the eggs still need about 10 or 15 minutes, so we're good on those. Whee! Huzzah! Cutting up my carrots. I love carrots. They're so good. Yesterday for lunch, I was like, I'm just in a really healthy mood, so I had the rest of like some deli turkey, like a handful of carrots, and like half a chopped up cucumber, because my husband, when I asked him to get zucchini, it was apparently mislabeled or in like the wrong section, and he didn't know like the difference, which is fine because like not many people do. So so one of the recipes was supposed to have zucchini in it, and he got cucumbers, and we did not put the cucumbers in because that wouldn't taste very good. But it was kind of funny. So now I have like 14 cucumbers because I had already bought cucumbers for another kind of like healthy recipe I was doing. So we have like 1 trillion cucumbers. So I was like, okay, I'll just eat like the other half of this cucumber just to finish it up. And like had a little bit of ranch over top of the carrots, and that was my lunch yesterday. It was cucumbers, carrots, and turkey. So I guess the moral of the story is look out for zucchini. I was even like skeptical. I was even gonna like go to it myself, but I was like, no, he's a big boy. He's got the zucchini. Yeah, it's easy to tell the difference.
I can't even quite remember what zucchini tastes like.
I know. To be fair, we don't ever buy it, and the last time we've had it, it was so much. My aunt had given us some from her garden because they had so much of it, and that's when I did like the zucchini madness, and was like looking up recipes for zucchini to go in. And now that I have a recipe for zucchini to go in, we don't have the zucchini, but it's all good. All good. Alright. Let's see how it's progressing. Okay. There you got my carrots all chopped up, and my onions about to go in. I love carrots. But here's my carrots. All chopped up. Look at the beautiful carrots. And the onions I just gave like a rough chop, and the from like the previous recipe I had some just a yellow bell pepper that I had. So you can see this one's not as thinly chopped because it's going in soup, and I don't know, I kind of like big chunks of onion in soup. For me, it's like this kind of like feel good. I love onions in soup. I don't know why. It's just, it feels good. You know what I mean? Hopefully y'all feel the same. If not, you might need to tell me. Okay. Sorry, I'm also doing a few other things at the same time here. Today, in my app, there's like an event going on, so I'm trying to get that underway. So trying to grind here. Okay. I love this music. We're listening to Mozart. It's just classic and it's not copyrighted, which is great because YouTube. Your face isn't copyrighted. Yeah, check that. So, huzzah! Alright, let me just put up my hair. I haven't had a cut since COVID and it's like uber long and driving me crazy. It's like the full length of my hair and that's up. So, like.
Cat seems to be very upset downstairs.
Yes, I'm not surprised. Our cat keeps trying to eat the plants that may or not be a danger to his health. And he's like, Mom, we can totally eat the plants. And I'm like, no, you can't. So he went into timeout because he was being naughty and not learning his lesson. I swear, having cats is like having children. They don't listen. They sure as hell like one in and out your ear. Okay, perfect. Now time for my onion peppers. Careful. Okay. You remember what? He still loves you.
I know.
And I think he knows he was being a little butt and may have deserved that. He doesn't want to be on your bad side. Do you, Princey Pooh? No, you don't, because you're such a cutie. Alright. The biggest thing I have an issue with the woman that I've been watching, like, in the videos is she waits to, like, season her shit. And that bothers me on, like, a personal level. It's like, at least put in some basic seasoning while you're working. Because you want to get it, because, like, that is, like, the basis, and it picks up the flavors. Like, if you don't do that and you put other stuff in there, like, when the onions become translucent, they suck in your spices. Like, they go and absorb the spices. And so it bothers me that she doesn't do that.
Hey, what did what did we just say?
It's fine. Just
You want to get locked up again? Want to go to the town out here?
no.
Here, have fun with this box.
You have to open up the box. Alright. So, just put a little bit more coconut oil in, and I'm going to put the lid on that so we can get nice and translucent there. While I put my carrots to the side.
Absolutely.
And I love carrots, so
You love carrots.
I do. See?
What are
Thank
you, a
you.
bunny?
Yes, I'm a bunny. I do bunny things.
Do you?
No.
I don't think so. You don't do a whole lot of hopping.
I do not hop. I am not a hoppy bunny
Yeah, why not?
because hoppy is hard. Being hoppy is hard.
Is it hard?
I don't know. Why
I
not?
don't know.
Alright, I'm gonna use 3 stalks of celery. She called for 2, but I don't want it to go bad. As celery often does.
There's the cat in the pan.
And I am not one of those people that can just eat celery by itself. Here, why don't you come grab your kid?
Oh, it's gotta be my kid.
Because he's being annoying. They're annoying, they're your children.
I don't think that tracks.
I think it does. Off the thing. I just sprinkled him with water and it doesn't affect him. He doesn't care. I mean, he'll get down and then he'll still get up and like 3 seconds later do it again. Hey, my husband's coming to sit over here with me.
Yeah, just because, you know,
The cat. Not because you like my company or anything.
You have it absolutely right.
You make me face. Somebody might like my company.
Could that be?
The cat. See, that's why he's right beside you. You totally got her out. You weren't even paying attention.
See, I'm here.
Way to go, Devontae.
I'm here because he's going to keep popping up there, so I might as well sit here to prevent him from trying to do that.
That's hilarious. Okay. So this is how I like to cut my celery. So first you divide it up into like 4 or 5 strips, and depending on how big it is. And then, but like still leave it at the top so it kind of like dangles, looks like a little hair. And then we cut it up into smaller bits from here. Give it a nice little choppity chop, up into smaller bits.
Not the bits. Not the cat.
That's why we can't have nice things.
This is literally why we can't have nice things, like a TV, because he broke that.
I have to, like, mount it directly to the wall. Which I can do
Statues,
now because
he
I have-
broke. Lamps, he broke. Pretty much name it, and he's probably broken it, or has tried to. He pulled the internet router out one day while mommy was working.
Yep.
That was fun. I pretty much had to explain to my boss, well, I have a cat. And he likes to be a troublemaker. But like, I'm so sorry, I was having computer issues. I have no idea what happened. Cat. Oh, and that's when he doesn't come and plop on mommy's keyboard so she can't work. Cat ate my homework. That would literally be the case. Like, he really freaking, he would too. He's such a troublemaker. He would totally eat my homework if I had any. Be like, I can't do my job because of my cat. And the other day I was on the phone with my boss, or this is a different job now, but still the same principle. He still does it. So I have my earphones on, talking to my boss because it's like monitored on the computer. Or we have like where it can be on the computer. So I was chatting with him, and all of a sudden the cat comes up, gets on my shoulder, rubs against, knocks off the earphones, and it's like, I can't work because I have a cat. It's like, well, we don't get off early, so yeah. He's like, well, the cat just wants to help you. I'm like, I'm I'm sure that's the case. I'm sure it's not because he's trying to kill me slowly. Sure that's not the case. It probably is the case. Isn't that right, Princey Pooh? Isn't that right? Whee. Whee. Whee.
We.
Yes, I like saying wee when I cut vegetables. I don't know.
We.
Wee. So I got my 3 thingies, my 3 stalks of celery all cut up, and my carrots cut up. That was like probably about 2 cups of carrots and 3 stalks of celery. It was a full onion and like half of a bell pepper. To my soupity soup.
Your what?
My soupity soup.
Your who?
You. You're going in the soup debauchery.
No!
You're
I'm too young to be a soup.
I've been fattening you up this whole time for my soup.
I'm too young to be a soup.
Nope, you're just right.
That's what you think?
That's what I meant. I'm just joking. He probably would not be very yummy.
Well,
Yeah, you heard. Oof.
oof.
Oof. Oof. Oof. Okay. It's way harder than it needs to be. Oof. Gotta put like all my weight on this. Beep, 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 beep. Oof. Beep. Okay. So we got squash. You know what? Just gonna go with the peeler.
Peeler?
Yeah. Just gonna peel off the skin. It's one of those days where I don't feel like working with the knife because it's I'm very accident prone, so it probably
Yes,
wouldn't
yes,
end
you
well
are.
with me.
You are very accident prone.
You have to agree with me, Devontae.
I'm gonna.
Fine, be that way. So true though. You asked me if it's fun to cut up butter or to peel butternut squash. It is no. But it's okay. Sacrifices for the soup must be made.
Trust it.
Yes. I've actually never been a big fan of butternut squash, but it's supposed to have like really good health properties. So I'll give it a go. The soup looks really good on her website, so we'll see. And I like everything else that goes in there, so
You better be looking out that window and that window alone.
he's just devising a way to get over. He just wants your attention, Devontae. Oh. Not to be demonic. my egg muffins here. We don't want blackened egg.
Black egg?
That one looks like it has a butt on it. I'm real mature, guys. Look at.
Incredibly mature.
It pooped up and it had bubble and it looked like a bubble butt. Literally. I can be mature. But where's the fun in that? I submit to you that it is not.
That's a good kitty.
Good boy, Princey Pooh. You're so good when you want to be. You're not being a terror. I swear, I call my cat a terrorist all the time, and I'm gonna be put on like the watch list because of how many times I say that word. But he is such a terror. Like, he is a kid. He needs to be, like, constantly watched. And be like, he's silent. Go find our cat. It will never end well. Or, like, or when he wants attention, he'll pretend like he's dying. Meow. And I wish I was joking. That's what he sounds like. Yes, you even know you're excited. That's why you hear when I'm here. You're like, are you killing your cat? No. Like, is Danric okay? Yes. He's fine. But he knows that, like, dead kind of sound will get us to run to him, and he uses it. It's like the girl that cried woof.
Oof.
Woof, woof. Alright, I'm just cutting this up into like just smaller cubes here. Make it a little easier to cook. Just like cube-like sized here. What are y'all up to today? Sorry, you have to hear me go on about my cat being a nuisance. A little terror. Oof. Hi, JC. How are you? It's been so long, Crafty. What are you even up to?
Drugs.
Ooh, Harry Potter butterbeer. I'm so jealous. Oh my gosh. If you live close to me, I would totally come to your house and try that right now.
Can I have it?
Can I have it? Can I have it? Can I have it?
I want some.
I do too. I've tried like several butterbeer recipes. Some of them are not the best, and like some of them are super delicious. And it's like I would gain 1,000,000 pounds if I drank this whole thing. But I made like butterbeer cookies a couple years ago, pre-COVID PC.
You're gonna keep saying that.
I am forever. It's the mark of time. They're really good. So it was pretty much just butterscotch cookies. But yeah, they were really good. Alright, so let's check out my egg muffins here. They're looking good. Maybe about like another minute or two. Alright. My onion mixture is looking great. Onions and peppers. Oh my. Okay. So now this is getting like nice and translucent. We'll go ahead and add the good stuff. That being my carrots and celery. The carrots will take a while to cook through, so we're going to just go ahead and get that rolling on in. The important thing when you're cooking soups and stews, or when you're just cooking carrots in general, is just make sure that you coat it with whatever oil that you're using, or you just want to get it pre-moist, and then that way it will cook down faster. Yeah, so I'm just getting it coated in the coconut oil that I'm cooking these bad boys in. Yeah. Sorry, Jade. Sorry, Crafty. Give me just a second. I'm not ignoring you. Sorry. I just want to get that done before I forget. Okay. Did you do the alcoholic? Yep, the 21 version. What kind of alcohol did you use for it?
The good stuff.
The good stuff. Well, there's a lot of good stuff.
Gooder stuff than that.
Gooder stuff. More good.
The most good.
The most good.
The most good. Also, did you know apparently this spot in the house has a better Wi-Fi signal than that spot of the house over on the couch?
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Also, like, not there because...
Yeah, not there either. I literally, when I was walking around the house, that's what I was doing. I was testing the Wi-Fi coverage of the house. Here, there, on the couch, like along that side of the couch.
Mm-hmm.
Worst places for the Wi-Fi in the house right now.
This
is a surprisingly good spot.
Hold on.
I don't know why.
Well, that's because I need it for my kitchen stuff, so it knows. So, like, I've rigged it with my magical powers.
Did your magical powers have
Yes.
something to play with that?
You don't know. Ooh, vanilla vodka and butterscotch schnapps. That sounds amazing.
That does sound good.
Yes,
Sounds
I will
like
be
it'll
over
get you
in
drunk.
like 2 hours. Where do you live?
Where they
but
live?
am I preparing for both of us?
Where they live?
I can't remember, Crafty. Where are you living now? Someplace. Yes and no. Like, he'll end up eating. He'll end up eating stuff.
What?
But it is for me for meal prep. But he does like to eat my stuff.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, you do.
Where?
Here, because he doesn't buy stuff at the store for himself. Even though I say you really should.
Should I?
Yes, you should. So you have food, and then you're like, oh, Allison's food is perfectly fine.
Chester.
Oh, so never mind. 45 minutes, and we'll be there. Well,
It is-
actually, I have to stream, so maybe not.
It is a Saturday though.
It is a Saturday.
And just drop in unannounced after this after the stream.
I'd be like, hi, Justin. How are you? Right now I'm making this. Hold on.
Wait, hold up. Did it not update again?
Okay, so we have updated this title like freaking 13 times. We've reloaded, and reloaded stream.
It does not like to cooperate.
Here, watch out real quick.
Ah!
The same thing.
Fuck.
Okay,
I need to access
hold on. I
your
need
computer.
to. We're meal prepping today, so this is my egg muffins, They have avocado, onion, and pepper, and eggs, like kind of scrambled, and also egg whites. And they smell super delicious, and they're super good. Right now on the stove, I have carrots, onions, bell pepper, and celery mixing down. And we're making a butternut squash soup.
Wait,
That's like anti-inflammatory and super delicious.
title where? Because it's popping up as meal prep on this.
I don't know. Can you meal prep for us? You can meal prep with me.
$30.
Yes, $300. My services do not come free. Or if I can play with T-Rex.
Oh, they're actually trying to make plans.
Need to update your title. Oh my gosh. Plan having an ice cream soda. Oh
Well-
my gosh, yes. Oh my gosh, yes.
By the way, I'm playing Final Fantasy IX on my Switch.
Yay, Crafty, I'd
But-
love to see you again if you don't have us over.
Yeah, we're doing meal prep. That's what we're supposed to be.
Yeah, meal prep. That's what we're doing.
Unless like the title.
Maybe on Facebook? I don't know. We've been in a food
Route.
a rut.
Rut.
R-U-T, rut. It's a food rut for us.
Rutabaga.
Yeah, I've gained like so much weight since losing so much weight. So for me, I had to quit that shit. I didn't nip that in the bud.
boudoir?
In the boudoir. Yeah, so
Oh yeah, computer research. Right. My bad.
I'm waiting for
I
my
completely.
Yeah, way to go, Devontae.
I completely forgot about that.
Way to go.
My bad. I
It's okay,
I promise
Ralph.
to have some information to you by the end of this evening, if that helps.
Do you know?
Yes, I promise. I
You
swear.
sure?
I swear on my Hamden Sydney honor code that I am not lying, and there will be information for you by the end of this evening.
The beginnings of my butternut squash soup. So it's like 2 cups of carrots chopped up. It's 1 huge onion. They're all huge. 3 stalks of celery. Did I say carrots? Yes. Carrots, celery, onions, and bell pepper. That's the other one. And like a half of a bell pepper. I've been spending more time on YouTube looking at devices. I don't blame you. Yes, we should, Crafty. I miss you. Oh.
I'm gonna hit up some people.
Maybe in the summer here we can hang out. But yeah, so the dinner, this is the meal prep for the dinner. And I just need to buy some stuff at the store for lunch. But I technically have some already made. I just have to buy a few more apples. But these are like meal replacement smoothies. So it's like a full handful of spinach, a 1/4 cup of cucumber, 2 or 3 pineapples, circles, and then you just add like half of an apple and chia seeds, and that is your smoothie, which is phenomenal. It doesn't sound great, but it really is. It just tastes like pineapple. It's really good. A healthy way to sneak in those vegetables. Yay, two semesters left. Are you still working at the library?
Library.
Alright, let me see what other spices she
Stop
puts in here.
being ridiculous.
No.
Okay.
Well, no. You cannot make me.
I can't.
No, you can't. Here, trade spots on me.
I can do that, I suppose.
Here, I just gotta find some spices in here.
Spice.
Sorry, I just need to Get up my spices here. Alright, cumin. Do we even have cumin? I know we do. I just.
I don't know.
Cumin.
Cuban?
Where's turmeric? Show me those in here. Here we go, ground cumin. Is it even open? It doesn't open. Oh, it's open. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So.
Okay, so.
The world
Ah.
goes round. Just joking. I didn't actually hit him that hard.
Yes, you did.
Yes, he's filing for abuse. Okay, so we got cumin. We got ground turmeric. We have ginger.
Ginger.
And these are what makes the nut. Powerpuff Girls. These are what make the savory flavored girls.
Is that a thing?
I don't know. There was like the guys, remember?
Those are the Rowdy Rough Boys, yes.
The Rowdy Rough Boys. They were crazy.
You're crazy.
You're crazy. So, I already have onion powder, garlic powder, salt, and pepper in here. Those are like my go-to spices for pretty much any stew, any meat I'm working with, any everything. So I'm gonna add just a little bit of each of these. Like I measure in sprinkles, so some sprinkles of this and that. Go ahead and turn off the oven. All right. So it's supposed to be probably about like half a teaspoon of ginger, because that spice will go a heck of a long way. Same with cumin, just about like half. That one to me is just like a super. These are a lot of like Indian spices too. Like whenever you do like cumin and turmeric together, and turmeric, I love turmeric like in my soups. So I love like Ethiopian cabbage has it with like cabbage and onions and carrots and celery. Same kind of mixture. It's so good.
So
It really is. You don't understand, Davo. Wait, yes you do because you got it. It will stain your stuff, so just make sure you wash it like pretty quickly after you transport it to whatever the extra leftover place.
the leftover place?
Yes, the leftover containers.
The leftover place.
Yep, the leftover, the fridge.
The place where the leftovers
Because
reside.
it stains. Alright, I'm just trying to get my carrots to be tender, because you don't want not
Tender?
Not the app. We're not they're not going on dates here.
Not yet.
Yeah. The fork isn't cutting like through pretty cleanly, so we're still gonna give it like a few more minutes. I really wanted to just like slice through there.
Slice.
So we'll give it a little bit longer.
Longer?
Longer. Oh, look, it's me.
No, it's not.
Oh, okay, it's not me. Alright. Let's make sure we're not missing anything.
5 to 6 cups of low-sodium vegetable broth, along with the cubed butter.
Alright. I'm gonna use up some broth I already have, which is chicken broth. They said vegetable broth. I don't think it really matters. Just some moisture. I always just make sure it smells okay. When it's been in the fridge, you don't know. Actually, I think I used it recently for something. But anyway, I'll be putting about 5 to 6 in there, 5 to 6 cups in there when my carrots just cook a little bit longer.
She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes.
When she comes.
She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes.
When she comes. The music stylings of Davo and Allison.
Yes.
Yes. We're super on our way there. Alright. What else?
Elsa.
Elsa? What else are you guys up to? While you are joining me today? What are you up to? Final Fantasy?
Yep.
Nerd that I love.
That's me.
Yes, you are the nerd that I love. You late passed the test for nerdum.
Nerddom.
Hello, Rose Dot nerd.
Dot and a nerd.
Dot nerd.
I am indeed a dot nerd.
Me too. A different type of nerd. Ooh, they got foam.
You got what?
I love pho. Don't worry.
I also like pho.
We need to get pho.
Get pho?
Yeah, get pho. Oh my gosh. We were, yesterday I think it was, we were talking about how all of the pho places have to make a pun. Faux show. So pho up. It's so funny. It's like they know they have to do a pun. It's like
They have to.
It is like
It's mandatory.
it is mandatory that they do a pun because they do it. It was hot outside today. Ugh. Yeah. Which Final Fantasy? The
That's 15.
15.
XV 15.
Is that the one that
10-5.
Or
It wasn't great.
Yes. It
I
wasn't great.
don't like to call it that it sucked. It was not as good as it could have been.
Hyped up to be. Yes.
Correct.
Yeah.
What you researching about it?
Yeah, what you researching? Oh, like it's just puns. Like they do a play on words.
Like-
Faux show.
Like back when I lived in
P-H-O-S-H-O. Faux show.
when I lived in Norcross, there was a place. There was a pho place called Pho King, like P-H-O King.
So like
it's-
fucking.
Yes,
Pho
because
King.
how you're supposed to, it's supposed to be pho. So
Yeah,
Pho
fucking.
King. Things like that.
Yeah, they love
It's very
to
common.
play
Very,
on
very
words. Yes.
I mean, some games are like that. So they're a steaming pile of mess, but we love them either way. I know I have my fair share of games that are not great, but I still love them.
So
Maybe.
no, you would get it. Probably not, but
There are those that they lived here in the U.S. and
they just do puns.
Yeah.
It's great.
oh, which is that the one? Which one in Mechanicsville are you going to? Is it the one that we went to that's like near the one that we went to Mother's Day one year, I think?
that was a Thai place. That was Golden
Never mind.
Palace.
That's right.
That was 3 cups of broth. Of chicken broth.
Ah,
One sec.
the I think that's actually like the path that the story was supposed to have taken.
Yeah. How's Tyrion doing, Justin? Is he feeling better? My poor little nephew got COVID. Excuse me. He looked cute in his picture.
Damn it, Abby.
What did she send you?
She's having breakfast with Hunter.
Oh,
Or Hunt, not Hunter, Hunt. She's like, but free food. I'm like,
yeah.
no, it's not work.
It's not always free. Okay, super good. Go get them tomorrow.
Go get them.
We
What-
are
what?
actually going to be eating Sushi King tomorrow.
Yeah, we're having Sushi King tomorrow. It's a friend of mine's birthday. I'm actually going to be seeing quite a few of my Target folks.
Yay.
And one of them actually bought art for me recently for her children's bedroom.
Aw. Oh,
It's good that he's doing better.
Aw,
Very
that's
good.
awesome. Oh my gosh, I was so worried about the poor little
She
guy.
was very worried to the point of being
Gosh.
irrational about it.
I was not being irrational.
Yes, you were.
No, I was just
You were
worried.
freaking out. Something
Oh my God,
fierce.
No, I love Tom, okay?
I know you do.
I love my
But there's not a whole lot you can do from this end.
So, do all the things. I love my little Princie. I have to live vicariously through you since I don't have any children. They're
Keep
like,
that in mind, Justin. Like, she's living motherhood vicariously through you, apparently. I'm not
For
sure
now.
how I feel about that.
For now, I said. You can feel some sort of way about it. You love those children too.
Ah. See, if the game actually had that ending, or it was allowed to go the path that it should have, it would have been a lot better than what it was. But things happened. Twins. Yeah.
Hi, Princey Pooh.
Actually, that's what a friend of mine was like, yeah, no, Allison's totally gonna get pregnant with twins. And I'm like, sure. We could do that. Right? Yeah.
I'm sorry, one more time?
And she's like, yeah, no, one and done. That's the way to go.
No, if you get twins, yes, it's one and done. Like you have your 2 kids. There you go. You don't need any more. That's it.
If
Really
he can
have to
stay
be
in that
pregnant
chair,
one time?
if he can stay in that chair, that would be great.
You know he's not.
Please don't get any smart ideas, buddy. Don't do it. Don't.
Don't be a hero. Hi, Princey.
As much as the DLC that we got for that game, I don't understand why there wasn't a Lunafreya DLC. Like, the city was supposed to be a lot more expanded than what it was and than what we got. Like, it's literally a shell of what it should have been. Ah, Chris.
Sure. Sorry, I missed you.
Whoa.
Okay. So into this, like once it gets to a boil,
A boil.
a soft boil now. As soon as the butternut squash becomes like translucent and yummy, then we'll add a 1/4 cup of quinoa. And if Devontae's gonna eat some too, I should probably just add half.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, you do. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
I have no idea. Wait, what the crap? That's weird.
What?
So, remember how I was telling you that the mod that I put on the game allows the use of a new character, or a character that you wouldn't have been able to get in the regular version? So, the weapon, the sword that she comes with, Save the Queen, she apparently can equip it like an accessory, too. On top of her main weapon. Which is weird. Like, that's not normal. We really should have. There was a lot of things we should have gotten. And I feel like at some point in the future they need to do a remake. Not
Try this
anytime
again.
soon, but like you know how like they redid Full Metal Alchemist? Because the first version was the version where he was like, I want to do a different story for Full Metal Alchemist, and then it wasn't
Received well.
it wasn't received well. And they remade it as Brotherhood that actually followed closely to the original story or what was planned, the manga. And it was great. I feel like that should be there should be something with Final Fantasy 15 that does that, because it did actually have a great story and a lot of great concepts that could have been explored, but weren't, because the whole project got flubbed up.
Flubbed up.
Got flubbed up hard. And I was one of those people that was like very much looking forward to that game coming out and playing it, because it had been hyped up for so many years.
Yeah.
Almost a full decade. Because I remember seeing the trailers for it, because it was supposed to have been released on PS3. That's how far back it went. We went through a whole new console before it was released. Hey, if they could remake Final Fantasy VII all these years later and start including things from like the sequel into the remake, like with the deep ground stuff with Shinra, I'm sure they could do something with Final Fantasy 15 further down the road. And they love their spin-offs anyway, and I'm positive that there'd be money to be made with that.
Oh yeah.
And another thing that they could do, add in an actually legitimate soundtrack instead of what we got, which was not that.
Tell us how you really feel, Devontae.
I too have a lot of feelings about this game, if you couldn't tell.
Yeah, Devontae has a lot of mixed feelings about this game.
They're not mixed, like they're very clear.
Okay. But no, because you said you do like it in some capacity. Just
I do like it in some capacity. It's just
they hyped it for nothing.
Because of all the production issues that happened with it, did not live up to the potential that it could have been.
They ducked up.
They ducked up. They ducked up so hard. And there were people thrown into the project that they didn't know what was going on, so they were scrambling to figure out what the heck to do. Because it legit, like, halfway through the production for the game, it changed teams. By themselves. For me, it's the case that, like, just about every Final Fantasy, if not every Final Fantasy, in the past couple of years, from, like, I would say from 4 on, from Final Fantasy 4 onward, there has always been some memorable track or tracks for the game. I cannot tell you any of those tracks for Final Fantasy 15. I'm not even sure they exist. Like, we had things like Dancing Mad, One Winged Angel in 7, Man with Machine Gun in 8, several tracks in 9. Like, why?
Poor Devontae. They're there. Yeah, he still feels some sort of way about it all this time.
Of course I do.
I don't blame you. That's like, for me, like, I get that passionate about books. It's like...
Rodeo de Chocobo was good, but it's just another remix of the Chocobo song, though, so that's why it's like, it's not... It doesn't hit the same way that, like, some of the epic boss metal music that the series has been known for hits. Like, it's not bad. It's just...
Not great. Not what it could have been.
Well, the song itself is, like, but there need to be more than just a great remix for that. I'm not sure I remember Hammerhead or Afrojack. You know what? I probably would recognize if I heard them. But I can't put the song titles to the actual music at the moment.
Been blocked.
That's a lot more dedication than I did. I played through it 1.5 times and then that was it. I got it as far as Leviathan the second time through, and I was done.
Alright, I'm just pulling these cute little guys out.
Are you?
Mm-hmm. See, this is so cute, the little egg muffins. Look, see?
Egg muffin.
I don't know why, it always smells like crab.
Crab. Quab. Wow, that's an increase in damage that I wasn't expecting. Holy crap.
What are you playing?
Final Fantasy 9. I threw an accessory onto the Black Mage Boy, and
How are the new endings, or the new scenes in there?
they work fairly well, I'd say. Because this is a mod after all, so this is all like done by somebody that didn't actually create the game. But some mods are arguably better than the base material that we got.
Is that one of those examples?
This mod definitely fixes a couple of things that were definitely issues in the base version of the game. Yeah, that is also unfortunate, and you have this rich. It's an extremely rich and intricate world, but you can't really appreciate that while you're playing it, like at all. Now, fair, there are some games that operate in a similar capacity, like Dark Souls. You don't get a good sense of the intricacies of what's going on with that world unless you look at like the items and the item descriptions and the stories attached to, you know, those things. But at the same time, like, that was on purpose. Them leaving all that stuff out of Final Fantasy 15 was not on purpose. Well, not in the sense that, like, they had planned to include more things related to that stuff so you could explore, but never got a chance to.
Alright.
Just had high hopes.
Hi, hope.
High in the pie. Apple pie hopes.
Meow. Our cat's back up there.
Is he back up there? Wateriga. He's almost dealing max damage now with that one addition. Jesus.
Alright, I'm just gonna test my little butternut squash here. Okay, it's coming along.
It's a little firm.
Yeah, it's still a little firm, but it's getting there. It's getting there. Whee.
Yep. All of the extra stuff that you had to do to figure out the scope of everything. Because it was a project that was in the works for like a whole ass decade. Like, so they had put an incredible amount of work into it. It's just they couldn't execute all of it and get it all out in a decent
They had
time frame.
issues too.
They did have issues. Production issues.
Those are never fun. What are you doing, Kiki?
Being himself.
He threw up on our tiger picture. We know what you on the tiger.
We go.
You wanna come say hi to everybody?
No.
This is Deanric. He's a cat. He's a terror.
Yes, he is.
But he's so cute and cuddly. He makes it all worthwhile.
Did she finish with her half MP? 90 out of 125. Okay. Three years probably would have been good. The only problem was that if that would have meant 3 more years of production time for
To
Kingdom
the
Hearts
already
3,
10.
Because they hinged Kingdom Hearts 3 on the completion of 15, which wasn't a good idea.
Nope.
Which, to be fair, like there was already a lot of time put into that, and that production got kind of screwed over because Pixar was not being the nicest to them with their property. They're like, no, if you're going to do this, this is going to be canonical to that universe, and this is how it's going to play out. And they're like, I'm sorry, what? So that's why, like, the Toy Story world was a little awkward. Toy Story world and the Monsters Inc. world in Kingdom Hearts 3 took a good chunk of their dev time because they were going back and forth with Pixar on what they couldn't use or do with those properties.
I would have just cut them out of the story and been like,
But they wanted to include them badly, so that's why it. Yeah, that's.
That sucks.
Yeah.
It's like, just let me do my shit here.
Right.
My vision
You're a vision.
of
Perfection.
doubtful.
Alright, fine, be that way.
Then I will. Semi-perfection.
Oh no!
Perfect in my imperfections.
Dream.
Yeah, he didn't think. He didn't like either of those worlds. I can't really speak on it. I don't actually know a whole lot of, like, video games still make me sick to watch, so. I don't know.
Yeah, okay, imagine a weird offshoot in between story for Toy Story. That was in Kingdom Hearts.
I already really don't like Toy Story, so.
Imagine another kind of weird offshoot world kind of scenario that is actually canonical to Monsters Inc. also being included.
Aw, that'd be cute.
Also Big Hero 6, same thing.
Big Hero 6.
Like those crossover, so like that sequence with the Dark Baymax coming back,
Mm-hmm.
that's actually canon. So what you see what happens in Kingdom Hearts 3 in that world in San Francisco, that's actually canonical,
Ah.
which is weird.
That is weird.
Yeah,
Because they also have their miniseries, too.
right.
So, where does it go in, like, the timeline for the movie series?
In between.
'Cause-
Kingdom Hearts 3 comes in between, I think, that series.
But it's kind of standalone because, like, it doesn't really make any reference to it in the series that I saw, in the
That's on
miniseries.
purpose.
Because it sucked?
Well, more like it's canon, but they don't want to talk about it. So there's no references
we
made.
acknowledge this exists,
But we're
but
not
we're
going to deal with
just
it.
not going to acknowledge it that much.
Right.
But we don't need to talk about it. It's there, but it's not. Like,
Yeah.
don't worry about it, guys. Just don't worry about it.
Yep.
Be like a book having like a mini series, and then just being like, no, we don't talk about that.
Like
Oh.
Devil May Cry 2. It's canon. Fans reject it, but it is canon. It's like we recognize that you exist, but we also recognize that you were more or less
Trash.
garbage.
It's like we do not press it, we look over it.
Anytime somebody tells me that they want to play Devil May Cry, I tell them skip 2. You will if you want to play them in the order that they came out, play 1, then play 3, then play 4 and 5. Do not do 2. Just do not. It's not worth the
Time and money.
yeah. Unless you really want to give yourself unless you want to feel some kind of way about the increase in quality between 2 and 3, because it's almost like night and day between those two games.
Like, what happened? Like, why is it so bad? Like, plot, like, gameplay, like, what makes it so bad?
The gameplay was bad. The story wasn't all that great. The characters weren't all that great. The scenery, like the graphic quality for the environments weren't all that great. like it's just it
Well,
wasn't
a great time.
a great time.
That's like, that reminds me, so Final Fantasy just had this like, what is it, Final Fantasy convention?
FanFest, yeah.
FanFest, and they opened it up for people to watch through stream because of COVID, which is nice because like before you would have to just like rely on, you know, people's bad cell phone versions.
Yep.
So we watched it together, and I don't know much about it, but the developers at the very beginning of the show were like, hey, this is not the final product, please, you know, please don't mind, you know, the scenery because it's not completed yet. So we started listening to it with our friends and like had seen some of the comments. I was like, wow, that doesn't look very like texturally, it doesn't look right. I'm like, they said at the beginning it's not done.
It's not
like,
final. Like,
it's not the Final Fantasy yet.
please wait until time for completion.
Yeah, because it's not done. It's like another this fall or something.
Yeah, in 6 months.
Yeah, so it still has like another 6 months of development to go, and they're like, it's like you're not gonna. This is just like showing you some of the stuff that's going to be coming out, like, and it's like for me, if I would kind of feel some sort of way if like that message was completely looked over. It's like, please guys, read.
Nope.
We're sorry.
Nope.
It is not done yet.
It's the gamble. It's literally the gamble of releasing something or showing something that's not finished yet, because you'll get reactions from people
like that.
Yeah, because they're not going to like
Understand.
I mean, not even understand, but just like they don't pay attention to disclaimers. They don't.
They do not.
It's like I worked in fast food and retail. Couldn't even expect people to look at the fucking menu, and it's right in front of their face.
Right?
It's like people don't want to read things
or listen, like.
or listen. Yeah.
Yeah, because like at the beginning they made like a huge disclaimer. Hey, this is not done. Please do not. This is not the final product. Like, do not expect this to be perfect. Oh my God, this graphics looks like trash. Oh my God.
Slow down.
It's like, oh look, that's totally unfinished. Look at that, and it's like,
Yes.
you have to finish. It's like, yes, it is unfinished. They still have 6 months of production left. Give them some freaking time. Like, all that stuff is secondary to what it, you know, needs to be.
Like the base structures and everything
are there and great.
But the textures, the things that make things look pretty, those aren't done yet.
Yeah, like the artwork isn't finished yet. And because you need to make sure the game works before you add in the cute textures, or else it'd be like a waste of time. So it's like, calm down, guys. It'll be okay. They're there.
No.
It must be perfect right now.
Don't show it to me unless it's perfect.
Yeah, don't show it to me unless it's perfect. Be like, okay.
Okay.
Okay, so the world is round.
Wound.
But that's just been our experience with crazy people.
You're a crazy person.
I am a crazy person.
Yes.
But the guy looks so badass in his suit, but that poor thing was like dying the whole time.
Poor Yoshi.
Wow, this is smelling like so good. Alright, I'm just gonna test it. I'm pretty sure it's done and ready for the next step. Yep, like it cuts through perfectly. Like no resistance at all. So that is what we are looking for.
Is that what we're looking for?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I've been looking for.
Is that what you're looking for?
No.
I don't
Looking
think so.
for you.
Waiting for Godot. Waiting for Godot.
Go up. Okay, so now for the quinoa, always wash it off first. They're seeds.
You're a seed.
Your face is a seed.
You're a seed.
Okay, you took that back. Like I said, I'm gonna use half a cup because somebody, Devontae, not naming any names,
What? What did I do?
eats my stuff.
Yes, what did I do?
A lot. Be like, meal prep, work super hard. Like, alright, time for dinner. Be like, no, not time for dinner. Time for my lunches, yes. Yeah, so what's yours is yours, and what's mine is yours. And what yours is mine. It's merge.
Marriage. What gathered us here today.
Is it?
Could be.
Could be, yeah. Alright. So we got my quinoa washed off, and we're gonna go ahead and put that in the pot.
You what?
The pot. Yay. So quinoa like really bothers my tetraphobia, so I can't like look at it as it goes in. Like it's fine when it's cooked, but tetraphobia is just like a kind of like a phobia of like shapes or like circles and
Close in
B and like yeah, and it just bothers me. So like beehives, like they really bother me. It's not even like a fear of them. It's like I don't fear them. I can't look at it. It hurts to look at. Alright, so I'm just gonna give that a little stir and make sure the quinoa's gonna absorb that moisture, so the lid has to go back on it. And we're one step closer to meal prepping being done. Yay!
Kelly Kell says hi.
Hi! How are you, Kelly? If you have missed it, we are making, I've already made some egg muffins that are chilling over here.
You're an egg muffin.
Your face is an egg muffin.
Take that back.
No.
Take it back.
No.
Take it back.
No.
Oh my god, Alice, take it back.
Oh, I love egg muffins too. They're so good. We're healthy meal prepping. I'm healthy meal prepping. He just takes advantage of the food that's there. That's what guys do. And I'm also making like a butternut squash soup that's really healthy and anti-inflammatory and just delicious. His small kids and his mini muffin tins. Yep. Oh, that's so cute. I used a regular size muffin tin and made them, and they turned out really well. They smell really good. I will show you. I just have onion, peppers, and avocado, and then the egg mixture that goes on top, and yeah, it's really good. I'm trying to leave it open to kind of let because we don't want it to get moldy.
You're moldy.
Your face is moldy.
Okay.
I just put them in a plastic bag, and I'll probably like take a paper towel and like dry it off before I seal it up. But yeah, so it's really good. It's just I fried all of that beforehand because I have a very like, I was talking to somebody, it's why I don't like omelets, is like I don't like raw vegetables and just putting it in the egg because I don't like the texture of that. So I pre-cooked the onions and the peppers, and then fried up the avocado once that got translucent with some spices, and then then I like scrambled up some eggs and put that over them in the tin, and cooked it for about 10-15 minutes until it got like nice and caramelized and super delicious. And now my butternut squash soup is coming along pretty well. We just added the quinoa and some other good stuff in there.
Wow.
So yeah, just trying to meal prep for the week, trying to lose some weight for some events coming up soon, and also to be healthier. Yay! But yeah, it's hard to meal prep with kids, I'm sure, but that's good that they like that. I don't have kids yet, so I don't know. I feel like it might be hard. How did the ripping of the carpet go? Did that go pretty smooth, or did it take a while?
You're a carpet.
But is it a magic carpet?
Not quite.
We watched the new Aladdin, which I think is so cute. I really like it because it goes more into like women's rights, and which is actually like a big topic in the Middle East right now. I have a lot of friends that are women over there, and it really is like a topic of like the younger generation, and you know, like still getting kind of treated like shit from the older generation. So not that I can speak too much about it, but it was just really powerful. It was like really nice, and I don't want to spoil anything, but I'll just say like it has like a really cool take at the very end, like that was different from the original animated movie. And I really liked Will Smith as a genie. I think he did a really good job, and I really don't care. Like, I mean, of course he's not Robin Williams, but it makes sense in like his context, and it was really nice. It was really good. I enjoyed it.
Did you?
I did. I thought it was really cute. Didn't you like it?
Yeah.
Yay. But let's see. Oh, and my butternut squash soup. I have carrots, onions, celery, quarter cup of, or a half of a bell pepper, and a butternut squash, and some ginger, some turmeric, salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, and cumin and turmeric. So got a nice little variety of spices, and then I added half a cup of quinoa. So yay! I want to go see a movie so bad right now. I don't blame you. Like, my brother took his kids to see Raya, which we had already watched, but not in the movie theater. But I don't blame you. Like, I would love to go out now that I'm fully vaccinated. It's like I want to go out and do things again. I miss that. COVID was a very depressing year. A time. I'm just gonna call it a year and a half. So.
Still going. Yeah.
I know it's still going, but more people are getting vaccinated, and I'm hopeful. And right now it appears so far, knock on wood, that that it does look like any new strains is kind of fighting against that. So let's hope that it keeps that up. And
You might need a booster every 6 months.
no, yeah, no, and we still need a boost, but we're getting there. It's getting there. Hopefully everyone will get vaccinated. We can eradicate this shit and be good to go. Doubt that's gonna happen, but it'd be nice. Oh my god, Raya was so good. It was so cute. We I think they have it on Disney Plus, don't they, babe?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's like
Oh, they cost money on Disney Plus, but I really liked it. I thought it was really good. We found it on like another site, but
illicit memes.
yes, some questionable memes.
Illicit.
Questionable. We won't say this because you know we're on Twitch, but yeah, we'll call it that. So, but we really enjoyed it. I know the kids liked it, I'm pretty sure. My little niece and nephew. I don't trust people either, don't worry. Sorry, I'm just filling up my water real quick. Yeah, I still am gonna wear masks too. Like, I still take it and like wear mask, and I still wash off the food when it comes home and the cans and everything. Like, yes, I am vaccinated, but that doesn't mean I feel like if I do get COVID, it would still kick my ass. So be like the flu, when I got the flu vax, like it still sucks. So and there's still other germs that you can get. Like, it still doesn't erase the fact that there's still the flu and other colds and other things that you can get. So it's just yeah. So yep, still wearing the mask, and Rhea just super cute, and I really liked it. So adorable. What else? I feel like there's some good movies coming out soon. Oh, we've been watching, like, we are caught up on WandaVision, and we're caught up on Soldier, like Captain America and the Winter Soldier. That was so good, just so incredibly good. And if you know like any African Americans, it was definitely like just really good. I mean, not as good as like some of the other things, but it was still really good. What else was really good? Oh, we need to catch up on a few like series that have been coming out lately. My parents have been watching a few of them. Debris. That's neat. It's like alien technology. What's it called, honey? The one with Queen Latifah?
Equalizer?
Equalizer. So good. Oh my gosh, it has Queen Latifah in it. She's a badass. Love it. What else? Oh, God, there's been some really good stuff. Kung Fu, or is it right? That's the name of it. Yeah, that's that one. It had the girl who played Mulan in the live action series. So it's kind of like, for me, she's kind of a problematic character to use because of her stance on democracy and like in China for the people that wanted it. But other than that, it's also like a really good show. Like her sister's like super, and it tackles like minority issues, and you know, I'm just really aware of those kind of things now, especially after like the Black Lives Matter movement. Like, I was like, this had to have been filmed because like there's like Black Matter Lives protests. I'm like, this had to have been filmed last year. And I'm like, we looked it up. It's like, yeah, it was filmed last year. So, and it's just a pilot series for the first one, but it's really good. It's really well done. And I'm gonna check on my thing here. And I will give you guys a peek. Let's see if it stretches this far. That's stuck. And some other stuff. Okay. So, that is what my delicious looking soup looks like right now. Still not quite done. I'm just waiting for the quinoa to kind of to puff up a little bit more. Actually, I might need a little more quinoa in there, but I am gonna leave it uncovered now, so that Actually, it does look like the quinoa's done. Just a little soupier than I would like, so I'm gonna let it kind of steam out or simmer it so that it can kind of reduce down now, just because it's really liquidy. But it smells really good, and tastes really good. I can't wait to try it. I should probably put some more quinoa in there since Devontae's gonna eat it all.
Rude.
True. I don't like the truth either. Yeah. Just go ahead and put some more quinoa in there. Now that I know I have plenty of liquid, just go ahead. While it's simmering, I'm just gonna quickly rinse off this quinoa. I actually really like quinoa. It's not like, it takes on the flavor of like whatever you're cooking with, but it's not a bad flavor. Like it has like a little bit, it's just like a grain that's really good. Again, a little bothersome with tetraphobia, but not bad.
Hold on.
Yeah. The only problem is so freaking small, and after you wash it, it just like sticks to you. So I'm just gonna get this incorporated, covered up in the soup, and just simmer that for a little bit longer. But yeah, I really appreciate you guys spending your Saturday with me. That was really awesome. I did not expect like any viewers today. I was like, oh, it's not my usual time. I doubt I'll have any viewers. I try to stream, but sometimes it's just effort to work up to streaming. But yeah, I do love streaming. It's just something that I don't do as much as I would like to. But yeah, so I'm just kind of like taking a paper towel and like trying to get out some of this condensation from the egg muffins. If you're not careful, like egg muffins and kale chips, or anything that locks in condensation will mold on you. So just make sure you're drying out your containers, and just like be wary, because the last thing you want is to eat a moldy thing and you don't realize it and then you spit it out in disgust. So just keep a watchful eye on it. And we're going to talk about portions. I like to eat about 2 of these a day in the morning. They're a great way. I just heat them up for like 20 seconds in the microwave, get them nice and warm, and eat those. You can eat it with a little bit of fruit, like a couple of strawberries. Just make sure you really watch your proportions. If you're trying to lose weight like me, you'd be surprised. So I was following one of her recipes, and I cut up like 2 chicken breasts, and it made like an enormous like pile on my cutting board, like after I had already cooked it, and like I had shredded it up. And I'm like, Devontae, guess how many chicken breasts this is? And he's like, 4, 5, because it was a massive amount. I'm like, no, it's only 2. And he looked at it again, he's like, what? I'm like, yeah, because you just don't realize how much chicken is there until you like rip it up. And then and I divided that into 5 containers, and it was plenty. So it's crazy. And still had several chicken breasts left over that Devontae could eat. So it's just, you don't even realize how small portions actually are. And I also made homemade plantain chips with that. Like I bought a plantain, wait till it was ripe, cut it up, and like fried them in some coconut oil and like a little bit of salt. That was really good. We had those. The person that I watched, Kayla Chandler, she just has a lot of like good like ideas and recipes. Some of this stuff isn't from her. Some of it's just from me, meal prepping in the past. But I have gotten a lot of inspiration from her channel. She's a YouTuber, and is really, her stuff is really delicious. Definitely recommend you check out her page, even if you're not looking to lose weight, but you want some like kind of yummy recipes. Definitely, she's definitely good. And she has like a big following too, and I'm not surprised. Like, I was surprised like her stuff tastes that good. Like, so she includes a lot of like cinnamon in her meats and stuff because you know, it has a lot of like good properties, cinnamon does, and so does like turmeric and ginger and all these other stuff, and it's like you don't really think about putting it in your meat, and then it actually tastes really phenomenal. Especially with like the apple and the sweet potatoes and that turkey with the cinnamon, and it's just, it kind of brings all of those flavors together. It's like a hash, and then she used that for like a breakfast meal prep. I ended up making it for a dinner meal prep, because like the last thing I want to do when I get off in the evening is cook. Like, I get so mentally exhausted from my workplace that I can't. Like, I don't like to make the effort to do to cook. So what I'll do is I'll make it ahead of time if I can, or like I'll make sure I make a lot and like meal prep. So I kind of do like a lot of like on the fly meal prep, or like, oh, I'm already gonna be making this, so I might as well just make enough for the rest of the week. That's like this soup is supposed to last me a week, Davo.
Yeah, sure.
But when he eats it, he'll eat like a lot of it. So I mean, actually, Devontae's really good about when I meal prep, and but you know, I do share my meal preps with him because it's, you know, I know that he doesn't want to always cook like at the end of the day either. So and it's the case that I do cook a lot, so, or I do cook a lot of food. I try not to cook all the time because it's just like I'd rather, you know, mentally, you know, unwind for my day. So that's kind of like a glimpse into our lives. So just quick things that I don't have to think about, like healthy snacks, like a 1/4 cup of pistachios, just something to crunch on in between meals, in the morning, in the afternoon, and just things where I don't have to do a whole lot to have something, and then like I can just quickly, I get 30 minutes for lunch, so like just something where I can pop in the microwave and like be able to unwind a little bit, or take a nap and then just heat up in the microwave and eat that while I'm working. And for dinner, just something where as soon as I get off, or when I get a little hungry after I get off, just plop it in and have it ready. So this will probably, I'm not sure, it depends on how much I like it. I might have them for lunch, I might have them for dinner. It depends on what I'm in the mood for. Eggs, probably in the morning. The smoothies, I'll finish up this week, so they don't go bad. And I really like those during the day. It's just like it's filling. It is really filling, surprisingly filling. I love those. Just spinach, cucumber, pineapple, chunks, pineapple juice, and I put like a little bit of almond milk or coconut milk. Actually, I really like coconut milk with it. And half an apple. Like the original recipe called for like a whole apple, but it doesn't need like a full apple. And some chia seeds. I like putting chia seeds in there. It doesn't really do anything to the flavor, but chia seeds really help regulate you. It's a nice fiber. And this is looking perfect. I'll just show you what this looks like. I'm just gonna wipe this out one more time from the condensation. The one thing I do like about my meal prep, or when I stream rather, is that I clean my kitchen beforehand. It doesn't ever look like it, like when you see my mess, but I will use, like I'll clean off this, wash it, like sanitize it, so that I have like a nice like clear meal prep station. Yay. So my egg muffins, I'm just gonna set to the side. And that will be a delicious, I'll put them in the fridge. And this is actually going to be our dinner tonight. We have a little friend date in 15 minutes, so this will be perfect for our virtual meetup with our friend. So, yay! That is meal prepping though. Yay. Let me show you what this looks like. I'm just gonna clear off a little space here so you can see. I have some place to put it. Thank you guys so much for tuning into my stream and for hanging out with me today, for spending your Saturday with me for a few hours. I really hope that you like my meal prep. It smells fantastic. It looks fantastic. I did forget something. My bad. Back to the drawing board. I just remembered like another piece of this. So you actually put coconut milk in it. A can of coconut milk. Because it makes it creamier. And so it kind of tastes like a good soup, so. Let me just make sure it's a full can. Alright, YouTube. I need the YouTube. My bad. Yeah, can you connect me to the YouTube? I love that. And okay. Oh, yeah, it's a soup.
Go ahead and reduce that soup to a simmer and let that cook for another 15 minutes or until the quinoa is cooked. At this point, we're going to make sure that the vegetables are soft. And then go ahead and add 1 whole can of full-fat coconut milk. And this is going to make the soup super creamy and super delicious. Now, at this point, if you want to add more spices or seasonings, feel free to do so. And one thing that I'm going to add in that's not in the original recipe is some organic chicken. So I just baked.
Yeah, I'm not going to add the chicken in there because I don't want to do that. But I am going to add the coconut milk, which has now disappeared. Oh, there it is. My last can of coconut milk until we go to the store and buy some more. I actually really like using coconut milk in things. I've used it to make like mango rice, like sticky coconut rice, and then like put mango on it, kind of like you would find in like a Thai restaurant for dessert. Oh, come on, please work on. Okay. gonna take the coconut milk. It's flopped. But yeah, canned coconut milk is really good with turmeric. It just really helps like kind of even out that flavor. It really helps balance it out. Super delicious with soups. And other recipes that I've had, it goes in there, and it's so good. So good. But it's also like good for making like homemade ranch. Like you use that with like some paleo mayonnaise and dill, a little bit of lemon juice, some garlic powder. That's really good. But it really helps to balance it out and just make it really creamy. It makes soups creamy and without adding like heavy cream or other fats that you don't need that are unhealthy. It's a lighter way to cook. So of course I really like it. Because I made this like a little bit soupier, I'm just gonna add like a little bit of milk. Also coconut milk from a jar. Yay! So that is our dinner. And again, you can add chicken to that and other things, but for today I'm not going to do that. But thank you so much for spending your Saturday with me and my meal prepping. And I hope you guys have a great rest of the weekend, and I love you. Thank you so much for being here.
Bye.
Follow me if you haven't followed me, and like me. Please like me.
Don't do it, it's a trap.
No, it's not. Anyway, thank you guys. Have a good evening and a good weekend.